Hi, this is George Alger. Welcome to today's segment of Our Ventura TV. Today we're going to be speaking about the California nonprofit AARBF. And joining us is the Executive Director, Danielle Chacon. Welcome, Danielle. And can you give us a statement about what AARBF stands for and what it is?
Yeah. Hi, George. Yes, the ARBF stands for the Alisa and Ruch Burn Foundation. We're a California-based nonprofit located in California, where our mission is to serve those who've been impacted by a burn injury and to significantly reduce the number of burn injuries through burn prevention education. We got started about 53 years ago because a young girl named Alisa Ann was burned in a backyard barbecue accident. It was through her tragedy that her family decided to create this nonprofit to prevent burns from happening and to make sure that all Californians were safe. And a few years later, after the beginning of this organization, they saw a need to work with burn survivors. It was actually Alisa Ann's brother who was also burned and injured, but was pushed down and rolled out, and where we learned about stop, drop, and roll. And through this tragedy and through what happened with this family, we were able to create programs that we do currently today in working on a mental health and psychosocial component with those who have been impacted by a burn injury.
Good. So speak a little bit more about the programs.
Yeah, one of the things we're best known for is our recreational programs. So what we do is work with adults and children of all ages, where we provide therapeutic support through the means of recreation. One of our biggest and largest programs is actually coming up, and it happens every summer. It's called Champ Camp. Champ Camp is the world's largest camp for burn injured children, where we have about 150 kids join us annually, where we are able to give them opportunities to do go-karts, mini bikes, archery, horseback riding, activities that they may have not enjoyed outside of camp, and also for a lot of them may be adaptive now because of their burn injuries. Many people who have experienced burn injuries will have to go through countless amounts of surgeries, providing them with tissue contracting, maybe a loss of limb or digits. And in this opportunity, we provide a way in which they can enjoy recreational activities, but also get to meet each other and learn that they're not alone in this. So in addition to the physical pain that someone goes through within burn injury, there's also a psychological pain. And we believe that this peer interaction organically forms and people are able to have these conversations, in addition to all the number of other services we do, including gas cards and food cards, providing support groups, doing clinical therapy. We really like to think of ourselves as a holistic organization, and that's just one side of it. We also work on the burn prevention side, where we are doing a lot of things in the community to prevent burns from happening, specializing in marginalized communities like the unhoused, those who are aging, children under 5, working in the school system. So we really try to do everything we can for those in preventing burns and also when burns occur.
Wow. So, Daniel, when you're out in the community and you tell someone what it is that you do, what is a common question that you get asked?
How do you guys do what you do with such a small staff and such a small budget? To be honest, and my answer to that is always through the countless support of so many volunteers and so many people who are engaged in our community. We've been around for 53 years. We just celebrated our 53rd anniversary on tax day on April 15th. And in that, everything that we do is because of the amazing support of the community that helps us do it, and also the donations that people are to make for us.
Very good. So speak a little bit more about the volunteer opportunities. What do you utilize volunteers for?
Everything. This is where we are definitely a grassroots organization. We span all of California, which is a large geographical landscape. We work with over 10 burn centers within California. This state is the most highly dense state with a number of people and burn injuries that occur. And within that, we rely on the countless support and work of those who are volunteering. So from being a camp counselor to going out into the community and doing burn prevention education, education at health fairs and safety fairs and going to the schools, we really will take everyone and train them on what the needs are for us. So whether your passion is to work with children and doing camp programming, or you are interested in making sure you make a difference within making sure that elderly people and people who are aging are able to be safe in their own homes, we have a program for you. And we definitely believe in the power of the community and impacting it through people who live in the community.
Very good. Danielle, for those who may not have had much interaction with burns in their lives, can you give a very brief statement or some kind of a tip that you could give to the viewers regarding burn education?
I think many of us don't know someone who have gone through a burn injury. And I think it's an injury and a really condition that many people go through. Um, in California, we have thousands of people who are hospitalized and end up in the ER due to a burn injury. And when this happens, they get transported to a burn unit, a specialized hospital where they are treated for anywhere from 24 hours to some people 6 months. And this injury is like none other, where there are physical effects that will happen in addition to psychological. And in this process, a lot of it can be prevented. And also, when it does happen, it completely changes someone's life and what we define as now their new normal. So, in addition to the countless surgeries and the physical rehabilitation, they're also going through the trauma of the injury itself, whether it be a house fire, whether it be a situation when they were abused or fire or some kind of mechanism was used to hurt them intentionally. We really see the power that this injury has on the mental health. And that's why a lot of what we do focuses on supporting and empowering our community. You notice we use the term burn survivor, not burn victim, because we really believe it's about empowering people to say, you've survived this, and now it's about reclaiming your life and really going back into the general community and thriving and being able to be what you want your life to be, and that there's no limitations that you have. And I think that's the beauty of what we do. That's what I see at camp every single year with kids who are shooting a bow and arrow who have no fingers. And yet we make it possible for them to do these amazing things because we believe that they can, and then they believe they can.
Very good. Would you like to make a brief comment on donations?
Yes, we are 1000% fueled by the funds of those who make generous donations to the Burn Foundation. So any gift of $5 to $50,000, we would gladly accept, as we really are back to that concept of a grassroots organization. Our annual budget is about $1.5 million. And in that, we fund so many different programs for the whole state of California. And really, it's through the generous donations of people in the fire service who put on events for us, people who want to donate. And whether your donation is a monthly donation to us or a one-time gift, or whether you want to include us in your will and part of your legacy gift, your impact really makes a difference. And all of the money that you give us is going back to the services that we are providing. And what we do is try to make sure that we are ensuring the protection and safety of the future generations that come before us.
Very well said. We're just about out of time here, Danielle. I'm wondering if you could give us the website that people could go to for more information, and if you have a very brief summating statement for the viewers.
Yeah. Like I said, each year, thousands of Californians end up in the emergency room and left with physical and emotional scars from their burn injury. Many of them are children, and many of them will be there for a long time. The Alisa and Ruch Burn Foundation has been in service for over 50 years, helping these survivors and their families. And what I hope we can communicate today is that we depend on people and viewers like you. So to learn more about how you can help, or to help us in our burn prevention education efforts, please visit www.aarbf.org.
Thank you very much, Danielle. We're going to wrap up here. This is George Alger signing off for this segment of Our Ventura TV until we meet again.